So John, big question. How does an agency manage its risk?
So you've got to do more real-time checks, simply because it relates to the liability that's being generated for the worker that you've placed today with that umbrella today that's getting paid tomorrow, for example.
So what did they do then?
All of what they've done before still probably has to be done, but they've got to add a layer on it. They've got to, I think, if they don't already, look a lot more into the umbrella company that they're looking to appoint and make sure that they've got great creditworthiness. So dare I say it, that they're not likely to fall over tomorrow, and that they've got to have an element of cash in the business to keep them going. So we're working on an enhanced due diligence project between now and next April in order to help our clients carry out those additional checks. And I'll mention a few, but there'll be loads more, I'm sure. But it is things like, have they changed the year end? Have they changed their directors? Have they got any ongoing HMRC disputes? Have they got, even if they've got an accreditation, has there been anything within that accreditation which has given them an extra few months, a year to get their house in order over a particular issue?
And some accreditations are better than others.
Yes, I think that's fair to say. But then there's also, the big thing is the transparency in the operation of PAYE. So I appreciate that these payroll checking organisations, and they're great, but you need to make sure that you've got that information in real time. It's not sufficient to go, well, your last PAYE bill was due 3 weeks ago. Has that been paid on time and to the right figure? Because that's great, but what's happened in the next 3 weeks? That might be enough to tip that umbrella over the edge, because if they can't pay that PAYE, then there's issues. And also, going back several years, have they been doing things which HMRC are inquiring into them at the minute, and that's not crystallised any liabilities yet.
And also, there's reputational risk as well.
Yeah, so I think the thing here, which is, I'm not sure people necessarily understand it as well as they need to at this moment, is there are things that can happen to the supply chain which creates a liability today that then creates a liability for the agency tomorrow. So it's not just sufficient to know that they're operating PAYE on your workers last month. It's what are the umbrella doing around their liabilities in previous years. So we talked earlier around bad practice a few years ago may come home and haunt you at a future point and create liabilities for an agency if they didn't know about that when taking that umbrella onto their PSL.